Tommy Z-Man, editor-at-large here at Cigar Advisor magazine and with Famous Smoke Shop. Of course, the greatest place in the world to buy your cigars, but you knew that. That's why you came here. Hey, listen, a lot of people ask us questions. We get great questions. We get some people that ask questions and they feel funny about it. Is this a dumb question? No, there are no dumb or bad questions. There's all different levels of cigar knowledge, and it's important that you ask if you want to learn about this great hobby and lifestyle. So the first one comes from Denny in La Jolla, California. Beautiful little place right outside of San Diego. I've been there and smoked cigars there. But Denny wants to know, hey, give us the definitive answer here, the difference between plume and mold. Now, we get asked that a lot, but why do we get asked that a lot? Because it's a great question and people really want to know the difference. Now, plume, some people call it bloom. What it basically is, when you see a cigar with plume on it, it's a very good sign. So remember that. Plume is good. Mold is bad. So we're going to talk about good. So plume is basically this white, powdery, almost just very, very tiny crystallized little powdery crystals. Does that make crystallized little crystals? Redundant, but true. And it's almost like a powder, like where you can literally brush it off or blow it off. And what happens is that the oils in the cigar, the natural oils that are in there, that plume comes up because of that. And what it does is it's kind of like nature's way of actually protecting the cigar and putting a coating around it. So when you see plume, it's a great sign. It means that your cigar is aging perfectly. And, you know, in the perfect environment, it probably means that you had the perfect humidity, the perfect temperature, and it sat for a long time. But usually those really oily cigars, boy, when you see that, or sometimes if you go to a store, cigar store, and pop open a box and you see it all over it, you'll know that it's plume. It's not mold. And how do you know it's not mold? Well, let me tell you about mold, because like I said, mold is bad. It wrecks cigars and it wrecks humidors. So basically there's two reasons in my mind why you're gonna get mold. One is over humidification. Now, you're supposed to keep your cigars, you know, anywhere between 68 and 72% humidity. If yours is over like 80, 82, I've seen them at 85, and sometimes if the temperature's up too much too, well, you might get tobacco beetles there, but other than that, too much humidification causes mold to grow on a cigar, and it's very bad. It really kills the leaf. And then you have a second reason, is that you're using tap water. And a lot of people do this by mistake. They don't use a polyglycol solution or, you know, distilled water. So you want to use that, and I've seen that kill cigars. So what does mold look like? Well, we said plume looks like this powdery little crystal. This more looks like spores. You know, it can be white or blue or green, but they do look like little baby spores, and you can smell it. It smells like a musty basement. If you ever lit one up, it tastes like a musty basement. And like I said, it really does destroy the cigar. It's really hard to save a cigar that's been infected by mold. So that really is the real reason. I'll say the last thing. I went into a shop once and he had his humidification thing up at around 82%. There was mold over tons of his cigars. And he goes, oh no, that's plume. I go, yeah, I'll buy one and let you smoke it. He wouldn't do it. So look out for it. Look up on the internet some great pictures of it to see the difference. You need to know this stuff. I'm Tommy Z-Man. Hope I could help today from Famous Smoke Shop and Cigar Advisor magazine.